Hey guys. So I'm trying to catch some sun, some vitamin D here in New York. I'm sick of New York. I want to leave. But I'm trying to catch some vitamin D out here. And I did my podcast, so make sure you guys subscribe. Leave me a rating. Leave me a comment on my podcast. And I did a podcast on small businesses and how daycares, truck drivers, and hair salons are going to be mostly affected. Now, what I think about hair salons is that a lot of hair salons will now become mobile. They will start going to people's houses to do hair, whether you're braiding, whether you're getting a wig done, whether you're getting a wash and set done, whether you're getting a perm, whatever it is, because a lot of hair salons right now, guys, literally can't open back up. I have a personal friend who she can't open up a hair salon. She used to do wigs and she used to do nails and, wash and sets and installs and all that stuff. And she can no longer open back up because the place that she was renting from at her salon, they wanted the rent money and she couldn't pay the daggone rent money. So she's not going back there. She's going to have to find another facility. That's if she wants to find another facility. So, a lot of hairstylists, even though they have a skill set, they're going to have to start finding ways, right, to either be mobile, or mobilize, their business, or go from state to state, city to city, to be able to do heads. Because, think about this for a minute, guys. If 20 million people are out of job, let's just say, 15 million is women, and 15 million women don't have a job. Now, most women get their hair done when they go to work. Most women get their hair done when, they're getting up to go to work and, going back and forth. Now, women are home now. Women can just do their own hair. For me, my daughter sells wigs, so I just literally throw a wig on, and keep it moving. So I really stopped going to the hair salon, maybe like last year. So, now women to shop on Amazon and buy wigs on Amazon, and now they can put the wig on themselves. So some women are going to get used to doing that, where they're going to say, forget about the hair salon, because anyway the hair salon is going to charge more. They're going to have to double, because if hair salon's been closed for 2 months, 3 months, where they getting money from? The government's not giving people money, even though they say you could apply for a loan, but that money done ran out. Now they're on the second phase. Who knows if they're going to really get the money? Right? See, people need to work in order to generate money. And people don't really just want to stay home and collect a check from the government and be controlled. People don't want that. People like their freedom. People like to get up and go and, do what they want. So all the salons now, they got to make up this revenue. Where they going to make up this revenue from? From the customer. The customer's going to have to, pay for the service, overpay for the service. They're going to be overcharging. It's really called inflation. So how many people out of 15 million people that lost their jobs? And then out of that 15 million, how many of those people are going to stay home and just do their hair for themselves? So, the hair industry, I'm not saying it's going to fail, right? It's not. But what I am saying, it's going to have to be reformed. Of just going to a hair salon, it's going to be the thing of the past, right? You can do mobile now. People can come to your house now. You can go from state to state now. So, I think that, even though, getting a skill to learn how to do hair and nails and all of that stuff is great, but being mobile is also better, because now you can actually charge people more because of a convenience fee. You can charge a convenience fee and a delivery fee for coming to someone's house now. So, that whole industry is going to change. I mean, I just feel like, this is unfortunate this has happened, but this needed to happen because hair salons also, too, needed a reform. Now, the next one is daycares. Nobody's talking about the daycare. The daycare is a big industry, right, that generates millions and millions and millions of dollars, and no one's talking about the daycare industry. How many daycares are failing right now? Because the parents are home. Again, it's the same scenario. See, this whole thing is a domino effect, right? It's the same scenario. How many women are home with their kids? And anyway, daycare is like fucking tuition. You know what I'm saying? Daycare is like an Ivy League freaking tuition. $1,000 a fucking month. $2,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? $500 a month to just keep a 6-month-old or 6-week-old or 1-year-old or 2-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of money. And right now, when parents are working from home or not even working at all, why the hell would they send their kids to daycare now? See, the reason that daycare came about is because parents needed somebody to keep their kids while they went to work. Parents needed someone to keep their kids while they went to work. So if you're home, you're not sending your kids to daycare. If you're working from home, you're not sending your kids to daycare, especially if you got to pay that $1,000. Especially if you got to pay that $2,000. Nah, you know what? He going to stay home. She going to stay home. This 1-year-old, this 2-year-old going to stay home. This 3-year-old going to stay home. Right? This 6-week-old baby going to stay home. Right? So the daycare industry, guys, literally, I feel like it needs a reform too. First of all, there's too many daycares, and I feel like daycares charge entirely too much. They do. $1,000 for a 1-year-old every month. What are you doing? Just changing their diapers and feeding them? Are you charging me $1,000 a month for that? You charging me $2,000 a month for that? It's crazy, guys. They are overcharging any freaking way, and some of them get government funding. So now it's a matter of, do I send my kid to daycare where they're learning nothing and all they're doing is changing their diapers and feeding them, or am I going to keep my kid home and I'm just going to try to find a way to work around this schedule? A lot of people already not sending their kids to school. A lot of people already not sending their kids to daycare. A lot. So the daycare's already seeing a decline, and these people are not going to send their kids back to the daycare. They're already seeing a decline. They're not sending their kids back to these daycares. So what's going to happen? A daycare can't stay open with just 2 kids. A daycare can't stay open with just 3 kids. So they're going to be forced to close, or they're going to have to either come together or downsize, right? So, the same thing for the churches. All these little small mom and pop churches, they're over too. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's over. When you got the big churches online, where you can listen to T.D. Jakes online and donate $5 or $10, to his ministry. So these little small mom and pop churches, guys, are also going to fail. So it's a domino effect. One thing affects the next. And here's the thing, guys, we are all in this together, right? One thing affects the next, man. You lose your job. You can't pay for no daycare. You can't pay for to go get your hair done now. You can't go to church and tithe. So all those businesses now start to fail. Remember, each business depends and relies on people. Each business depends and relies on people, man. It depends and relies on people. That's what businesses are built on, people. That's why a hairstylist, she starts a hair business, and she opens up her own salon so that women can come in and get beautified. Why does a daycare owner start a business? Because they know moms are going to work or dads are going to work and parents are going to work. So they need somebody to keep their kids. So now they open up the business for these parents, which are people. The church. Okay, these small churches. They open up in the hopes that people will come in. So this thing is like a domino effect. One domino fall, more dominoes just fall. And if there's so many dominoes, could you imagine, guys? This is really just starting. This domino effect of what's happening in the economy, guys, is what, okay? This domino effect, guys, is just really starting. Okay, it's really just starting. They're predicting by the end of this year, 100,000 jobs, 100 million, jobs will be toast. 100 million jobs are going to be toast. And all the government is saying, oh, let's put people on unemployment. Oh, let's get people on welfare. Oh, let's get people on Section 8. Oh, let's give people food stamps. Oh, let's give people Medicaid. All right. So now you got 100 million people on all these programs. What about the 40 million, 50 million that's already on the programs? See, this world, well, America's economy, guys, is literally going to the dogs. And the government created this, but this has been in the making, guys, for about 20, 30 years. This is not something that just happened. Okay, this has been in the making for about 20 to 30 years, right? So, it's just unfortunate, guys, because none of us was prepared for this. None of us. President, nobody was prepared for none of this. Like I said, in previous videos, Trump, if he knew what this was 4 years later, he wouldn't have signed up for this. He wouldn't have became president. He'd been like, fuck it. Let me just go continue making my billions somewhere else, right? So nobody was prepared for this, guys. But here's the thing. This is definitely a wake-up call for small business owners, such as daycare owners, such as hairstylists. This is also, wake-up call for the small churches, even the big churches. Because if the big churches are not contributing and the big churches are not helping people, then people, when they open up, people ain't going to want to go. Because now they going to feel like, you know what, you ain't trying to help nobody. You know what I'm saying? So everything is a domino effect, guys. And this domino effect literally just started. It's just going to get worse. But guess what? Just like Warren Buffett, he pulled all of his stocks out of the airline. He made about $6 billion. He might have put about $3-4 billion in, but he made $6 billion taking his stocks, selling his stocks. Right? And Warren Buffett is the one that says, oh, don't sell your stocks. He sold his shit. Somebody got rich. Remember, guys, I always tell you that it's a wealth transfer. Money don't just vanish into thin air. Money just don't evaporate. Money is nothing but an energy. It goes from one person's hand to the next. It goes from one person's bank account to the next. That's it. That's what money does, the wealth transfer. So Warren Buffett, he came out on top. People buying into the airlines, he pulled this money out. Simple as that. It's a wealth transfer happening, guys. It is a true wealth transfer. And that's why I'm grateful for the internet, because too many people are coming online. I'm literally signing up like 20 to 25 people per month in my business. Never consecutively like that. Never. Since March. April. It's May now. What's this, May 10th? I probably done got 10 people in already. It's crazy, guys. Because people are waking up and realizing that my job is temporary. My 401k ain't enough. And I cannot depend on government programs, government jobs, or government 401ks. Anything the government has, I can no longer depend on it. Even the stimulus check, you can't depend on. Even this doggone unemployment, you can't depend on. Even SBA loan, you can't depend on. So people are waking up to realize I can no longer depend on the government. So I'm in position. So when they come online, looking at ways to work from home, they subscribe to my channel. Now they watching my channel. Now they get involved with what I'm doing, right? Because it's only $50. Or if you want to start an Amazon store, you can start an Amazon store for $350. A no-brainer. So people are waking up to knowing that jobs are temporary. My 401k ain't shit. My retirement plan ain't shit. And I can no longer depend on the government programs. I have to depend on me. But this is making us go back, guys, to our royal oats. We come from kings and queens, sis. We come from kings and queens. We don't come from slaves. We don't come from begging nobody for nothing. We create our own food. We had our own homes. We had our own jobs. We had our own businesses. We had our own communities. Everybody in the community was eating. We all support each other. We all helped each other. That's what we got to get back to. That's the only way we're going to win. That's the only way your family's going to win. If you do something now. All government programs are temporary. All government programs are non-reliable. All government programs are to control you. So people are waking up and realizing that I got to do something different. So I always preach, create your own income, create your own time, and create your own economy. But I feel sorry for the daycares. I feel sorry, for the truck drivers. I feel sorry for the churches, and I feel sorry for the, hair salons, because they all will have to downsize. So if you want to learn digital marketing, go to workwithtanisha.com. If you want to learn how to drop ship, go to cbdhealthoil.net. And if you want to start your own Amazon store with drop shipping, go to createmyown.economy.com. The time is now, friends. The time is now. See you guys soon.